strategies. The whole thing about Mint is they're very reactive, like we've been discussing throughout the duration of multiplayer's I-32 Counter-Strike Source tournament. They're reactive. Once they see the push coming in, if they know they're in the wrong places, they'll start to move. You've got about 10 seconds to rotate from each bomb site. If you start your rotation at the right time, that can be the difference between losing the bomb site and keeping hold of that bomb site and even stopping a plant from happening. Now, we are going to see the pistol run go live right now, of course, on your T side right now. Sorry, I should say knife round, actually, to determine side choice. Now, on Inferno, you'd have to say CT side has got to be the side that you're looking for. That 10-5 scoreline as well is definitely most preferable. And it looks like we're going to see kills exchange right now. It's going to be down to the final kills, and it's going to be Huds getting the last kill there with the knife, so they are going to switch over to the CT side. Smart choice there from Reason, of course, taking the CT side. They're going to know what they got to work with on the T side. If they've got a nice comfortable margin of 12-3, they can always slow the game down and decide to play it conservatively. But to be quite honest, I don't think there's going to be much room for conservatism here in what promises to be an exceptional clash on Inferno. Oh, it's going to be absolutely epic. I'm sure this will be talked about for a long time. Let's see what both teams and how they're going to set up, of course, in a minute. About 30 seconds until we go live. Just a bit of downtime for the second. Let players get their aim sorted out and so on for this second map, of course. For those of you just tuning in and just coming inside the arena here, of course, the first map was taken by London Mint quite convincingly, I suppose you could say. Something in the region of 16-11 in the end. And, of course, London Mint, coming from the lower brackets, have to win 2 maps to take the first prize, and while Reason Gaming from the upper bracket obviously only have to win the one time. And now, of course, this is pretty much a deciding map, Jay. Well, Jimmy deciding he's going to warm up by smashing the bells with his Deagle fire right there. We're not going to be too far from the restart, of course. I believe both teams did say ready, so any second now we should be getting that restart in. It really does boil down to who gets the first picks in this pistol run, in my humble estimation, because we've seen time and time again, if Mint lose that first pick, they could very well find themselves on the back foot and lose those first 3 rounds, and we've seen 3 rounds decide games before, haven't we? I've seen it so many times, pistol rounds deciding games. But I think we say that we saw it earlier, where Reason Gaming lost both pistol rounds against Fnatic on train and still came out on top, and they're just phenomenal, Reason Gaming, and they've been really good this tournament. You know, I totally expected that. I didn't expect them to finish in the top 4, let alone the top, well, obviously in the top 2, let alone the top 4, let alone the top 6. And so I think I've surprised a lot of people here at the ice series, and definitely the Source community. I can see forums tomorrow, you know, lots of spam about Reason Gaming and how well they performed. Anyway, first round underway, 20 seconds gone. Let's see how London Mint are setting up. Yeah, very, very conservative. Wow, look at that. Just sitting back, waiting for the push to come in from the CT side. They're not going to see it, and well, Mint's. Jay, what are they doing here? They're taking it very, very slowly. Now they're taking it very slowly, but they've played very smart. They anticipated that double HE over the top of the banana site and didn't do any damage because they hung around the T ramp right there, and it looks like they're going to fall back now, Ben. You think they're going to push over towards the B site right now? I'm not too sure. It could be a both side push here. You never know. Johnny and his friendly, and now the rest of Mint, as you see in the top left corner on the map, are going to push towards this banana site. Push coming in now. Of course, this is the pistol round. Jono, nice headshot coming in with that Glock. War Clown replies. It's a 4-on-4 situation. Can he make that frag? Husey has to help Jono out, and he gets the pick in the end. The bomb is going to go down, and Reason Gaming going to have to rotate all the way now from that B site. As you see there, Fetish with the frag onto Henry G. Can Reason Gaming pull this one off? Deagle in the hands of URL. How important that weapon may prove to be. Husey onto Fetish. Nice play by Fetish. Huds with 1. Huds has been so dominant throughout this whole ice series so far. Can he pull off something special in this 2-1? Oh, lovely shot coming in by URL. Excellent play. It's Cobain onto Jono. Can he clutch the round? That is ticking away. Deagle versus USP. And, well, URL's just going to run away. Cobain comes and finds him. Cobain takes him down, and URL has potentially lost the round. The bomb is going to tick, and, well, the target is successfully bombed. That is the first round for London Mint. And, well, continuing with the momentum that they just taken from train into this map here on Inferno, and good round there by London Mint, 1-0. Yeah, URL though just buying enough time for Husey's bomb plant to actually explode, and not much that could be done right there. Fetish decided to rush, didn't get the kill, and now we're going to see a Deagle save here from Reason. So 1-0 the scoreline. Mint, of course, on the T side, they're going to have the MP5s, probably Galil's in play as well. You see Henry there with the Galil. He's starting to push up towards the banana site right now. He's got the bomb in hand, so looking like we are going to commit to a bit of an A push right now. Saying that, seems kind of indecisive about it. We've still got URL watching the midsection right there. He's shot at the window, and he's going to start to move. We're going to see 3 members move over towards the A site. We've still got Husey watching the second mid right there, looking up towards the balcony apartment. We've got Jono coming second mid as well. So 3-2 split going down here. We might very well see Husey actually, he's switched it up and gone back to mid right now. fully anticipating the flashbangs to be exchanged right now as Jono is going to peek here. Is he going to peek without a flash? I would be very surprised if he did. Are we going to see a flash out top? Here goes the flash. AK headshot coming in from URL. We're now going to see HE's being exchanged. Oh, double nice. HE kill from Cobain. URL and Jono both taken down right there. And you can see Cobain, he's now got a captured AK. He must have flew right at him. He's picked it up. That is going to help R here. And for the second map in a row, they could very well pull an upset on the eco.
Nice play there by Reason Gaming indeed. And it's all up to the Lone Ranger. That is Henry G. Henry G is a key clutch player for London Mint, but I doubt he'll be able to pull something off with a Galil. That weapon is absolutely horrific. And with 92 health, he's gonna drop Fetish, but he's gonna pick up the bomb. I'm guessing he sees one to his right. He can't make the frag. He's got the bomb there, and 15 seconds left. Well, not much chance whatsoever. And I guess he's just trying to set up for a few exit picks. He knows he's not going to win the round here for London Mint, but London Mint J have just thrown this round away. And they're going to be ecoed by Reason Gaming here.
It doesn't look like that Henry's going to get the plant here. Saying that, he does get it down. Split second remaining. Wow. He's taken down by Jimmy, though. And we're going to see the defuse right now. I really didn't think he had time for the plant right there, but obviously it was timed out to perfection. Still, the kill did not come in to defend that bomb plant, and it was a 2-on-1 situation regardless. So the upset eco round coming in from Reason right now, proving that they are one of the classier outfits in UK Counter-Strike Source. And as you can see right there, Cobain on 5-0. That double HE kill was what started it all off. That really did scupper Mint's chances of actually making any headway up mid, didn't it?
I couldn't hear anything you said there. Just too much noise in the background, I'm afraid. So it looked like London Mint were getting very excited that round. So I'm wondering what's going to happen this round once again. As Reason Gaming are setting up, it's pretty much a simple strategy here on the counter-terrorist side. You know, I'm not a betting man, Jay, but I'm going to guess that London Mint are probably going to take this round. Henry G takes down Jimmy. Are they going to make it a 2-on-1 or 2-to-1 lead? I'm guessing they probably will. Hey, look, this is the strategy. I mean, they say 4 Kings for a second there. London Mint use pretty much all the time. Just a 4-1 split. Four of the players from London Mint go off by themselves, and well, Henry G just wanders and manages to get quite a lot of frags by himself. Let's see what London Mint are going to be doing here. As Hughesy's heading towards, apparently he loves Sam according to his name, so whoever's called Sam out there, Hughesy loves you. There's 3 of them out there. Towards that site, we're going to make the push. As you see in the corner of the screen, there is one player from Reason Gaming in that site, and well, 4-5 versus 1. It's obvious the one player is not going to have much chance whatsoever. Mint just setting up their push right now, and it's going to come in. It's going to be Deagle's fire. Oh, quality shot coming by Johnny onto Warclown. Fetish replies, and now Reason Gaming are going to get hunted down, but Fetish with another frag onto Jono, and Reason have to rotate. Cobain coming from CT spawn. He's got a flash in his hands. He's probably not got too much chance here, considering Mint have stormed this site and got it locked down very nicely, though it is still a 3-on-3 situation. Fetish is in the site. URL Henry G and Hughesy getting frags respectively for London Mint. And again, Jay, this round is going to go in favour of London Mint. It's gone Mint Reason Mint at this rate.
Yeah, no one able to stamp their authority on the game. It's backwards and forwards action, which is exactly what we like to see here at Multiplayer's Eye events. It's the closer the game is, the more entertaining it is for us to watch, and the more entertaining it is to watch, the more people are going to get involved with Counter-Strike Source. So it's all good right now in server. 2-1 the score, of course, first half. Now Beta picking up the AK kill there onto Fetish as Walkland replies with Deagle headshot. 4-on-4 situation. No advantage for either team here. We can see well, it looks like Source TV may very well have crashed. GG Source TV.
GG Source TV.
Oh, saying that, Hughesy just primed the grenade. I'm guessing, no, saying that, it looks like a Source TV bug. Awesome. Source TV has gone down. 2-1 score, of course. We did see the 4-on-4 situation unravel in the 4th round. Hopefully we can get Source TV all sorted back up. It does look like it is officially down. I'm going to be discoed in just a second here. Now, I guess, have we got a pause going down? It does look like we've got a pause going down. So that could very well be the issue with Source TV right now. We got the well, the Mint and Region players paused in server. They are going to be resuming any second, so I would expect Source TV to kick back up here, hopefully.
I hope so.
If not, it's going to leave me hanging and I'm going to look like a complete tool, but it wouldn't be the first time, and it's probably not going to be the last, I have to say. Now, it looks like your machine is almost in right there. And we're still paused, so I'm hoping the second that goes unpaused, Source TV kicks back in and we can get the action back on the way. And let's talk about what we saw on the first map, of course, because the first map was exceptionally entertaining. It finished up 16-11, of course, in favor of Mint. There we go, there's the unpause. The situation has been sorted in server right now. We can see URL watching it up mid. The first map did go the way of Mint 16-11. They got the lead 2-1 right now on Inferno, which many would believe is their map, Ben.
Oh, this is definitely their map. I know in the days when they were 4 Kings and the days when they had Rich in their roster, they were just totally unstoppable on Inferno. But saying that, they have lost to Fnatic several times on Inferno in the Grand Finals in the past. So, that may come to haunt them tonight against Reason Gaming. And while Beta getting an early pick, and it looks like Mint are going to carry on with their advantage and make it a 2-round game. Mint push into that A site now. No real action there. No response whatsoever from Reason Gaming. I'll say that Warclown takes down Beta. Jono replies onto Warclown there, so that frag has been quickly neutralized. It's down to a 2-on-2. The bomb was in the hands of URL. He's going to, well, get the bomb down, and Jimmy, who loves Goody apparently, according to his name, is going to rotate all the way through CT spawn. Plenty of smoke towards that CT spawn area. Jimmy with a USP in his hand. Well, that weapon's pretty useless, and he's up against the likes of an AK of Jono with a frag onto Jimmy. This one's pretty much over. Jono down to 9 health, unless we see something amazing coming in by Cobain. He sees one. Is he going to get the frag? Oh, no, it's not. URL finishes him off, and that's going to be a 3-1 score in favor of Mint.
Well, from this point forward, it's game on here for Mint, of course, because he got the cash reserves to work with. We're going to see those ARPs come to bear. Saying that, we got the buy coming in from Reason here, so we got M4s. Is it going to be a mixed buy? Let's have a look. Yeah, a mixed buy. We got FAMAS in the hands of Fetish right now. Obviously, you can see Fetish, he's in 3rd place, so he doesn't have the cash to purchase up the M4 and flashbangs. And you really do need flashbangs. If you go in without the accoutrements against a team such as Mint, they are going to decimate you now. Warclone with that first ARP pick onto Henry G right there. That's going to make it a 5-4 situation. That's exactly the situation that Reason were looking for. Warclone again with the 2nd kill right there. He's not going to get the 3rd one though. Beta shutting him down. And Mint move into the A site right now. You can see the rotation starting en masse here from Reason. Hod's making his way up towards Banana, opening it with that Deagle fight towards the car, not able to really connect. Who's that going to be behind the car? I guess in fact, it's going to be Jono. He wasn't behind the car. He was just over towards the side of the bomb site right there. He's going to be defending the push up from Banana. We got Cobain coming in through CT spawn. Nice frag down on this bomb. He's got to think about the defuse right now. Husey going to get the headshot though. Nice. And there's another round to Mint right there. 4-1 the score. London
towards the spawn area, and well, he's now going to rotate. I'm guessing to the B bomb site or something along those lines. Henry G again. We're already 40 seconds into this round, Jay, and well,
he's anticipating a push from Banana. I did see flashbangs going off, so obviously at least one member of Reason decided to rush Banana. If they didn't spot anyone, then obviously they're going to call that, and the strategy is going to change over to a B-heavy strat, which we're seeing right now. We got the boost up on top of the door. Cobain is going to be moving back out towards apartments. He has to fall back and play deeper into that B bomb site, of course, because it looks like we got Mint in place already around the apartments. Let's find out where Beta is. Beta moving up right now. He's going to be flanking right, checking out Big Pit right now, and looking up towards apartments. AK fire starting up. We're seeing the Deagle fire coming in there. There's going to be Fetish with the USP kill onto URL, but Beta and Jono shutting down that bomb site. Now, Beta, beautiful hearing right there. He hears HUD's approaching. He's going to go for the quick plant right now. You can see Henry making his way through apartments. He's going to be taking the elevated position above. We're seeing Jono go back behind the gated area. Not looking good here for a diffused Warclone moving forward with that USP. Probably going to be shot in the face here by Mint, and rightfully so, because that USP, he cannot contend against a 3-1 clutch situation with just a USP against Mint, can he?
Mint are on fire, Jay. You know, really taking it to Reason Gaming here, and they really want to win this one. They've never won the I-Series. They've got so close so many times against the likes of Fnatic in the past, but they just couldn't cut it. And what I guess you could say with an easier opponent, although Reason Gaming did beat Fnatic, and you know, they've definitely got a good chance, and the bomb is going to go off. That is going to be a 5-1 score. And well, you know, Mint looking very, very strong. Look at that. Beta 10-5, Husey 7-4, Jono 6-3 as well. Jono is one of those players, you know, he doesn't really get talked about that much, but he does the dirty work, doesn't he, for Mint? He's always got those important frags. We saw him on Nuke earlier with the AWPing outside. Got so many important kills, and you know, I think it goes unnoticed. It
certainly does. Now we're going to follow URL here from the get-go. He's going to be AWPing up towards mid. He does get a nice pick. Let's see that again on the replay. That was beautiful. AWP on AWP shot right there. Warclone taking him down. Let's see a quick replay of that action. That was just beautiful AWP skills from URL. I was singing his praises earlier on in the day about his AWP skills, and he kind of let me down a little bit. So it's nice to see that he's actually got his game back on track here. You can see we've still got URL starting to push forward right now, bouncing the flashbangs off the mid. Let's see if he can push forward. Smoke cover as well now. It looks like Husey has also made his way up into apartments right there. He's used the hay bales to jump up. He's going to be jumping down into mid right now, making sure that cubby hole isn't actually, making sure it's not friendly. You see Beta with the headshots. Not looking good here for Reason. We could very well see this go 6-1. The rotation has not started in time, at least for my liking. Saying that, HUDs could very well stop it single-handedly. We've got Beta in Big Pit right now. He's got flashes to work with. The bomb has been planted, and we can see Henry G. The rotation must have started because Henry's milling around that A bomb site at will right now. See if he can manage to get the kill from behind. Saying that, we're going to switch back over to the B side because we're going to see CT start to push in. See Jimmy coming in from library, M4 in hand. Reason don't seem to be linking up on the retake here, Ben. This could spell disaster. It
could spell disaster, indeed. It probably is going to spell disaster. As you see Jimmy there trying to get the frag at the back. He can't quite make the shot. Jono with the frag on towards Cobain. Takes down Beta. And now it is, well, it's a 3-on-1. Now it's a 3-on-1, and Husey drops Cobain. And another round in favor of London Mint. You know, at this rate, Jay, London Mint are going to take this one. They're phenomenal. Their strategy is, you know, absolutely perfect. We've seen their CT side so many a time, whether it's broadcasting at LAN, online, wherever. You know, they set up with that similar strategy, whether it's CT or T. And, you know, they're very responsive, you know, really working around Reason's CT strategy.
To be quite honest, this does not bode well for Reason here. The fact that they are on CT side and they are down 6-1 right now on Inferno. And I have to say, it's advantage Mint here. The T side considered weaker, but you wouldn't know that from watching the game that we've got in server right now. Let's find out where Beta is with that AK. He's making his way up alt mid right now towards second mid. He's going up the, looks like he's going to go for an apartments push right now if he can actually open the door. We've got Henry G pushing up towards Banana. Now, Henry could be playing a distraction role here. That is one of his key roles in Mint, of course. He is a clutch player, and he's perfectly capable of assessing the situation and deciding whether it's worth going in for the distraction or whether he's going to get decimated and just lose his AK. Now, Fetish comes up with a big headshot right there. It's going to be a deagle headshot to URL. Jono falling back down mid right now. That HE is going to lob it up as cover. Let's see if, well, Cobain was not in the region of that HE. Neither was Fetish.
That was insane.
Henry G with the headshot right there, and it's looking like we're going to see the rotation start right now. Beta opening up. We've got Husey again with the kill. It's going to be Jimmy taken down. We've still got Cobain and Huds around that site, though, as the bomb goes down right now in the hands of Husey. We see Jono with the AK kill onto Cobain. Huds starting the rotation. Who else have we got? Well, it's just going to be Huds. It's a two-on-one situation right now. Husey and Jono versus Huds. Huds with 84 HP, so he does have enough HP to possibly clutch it here, but he's going to make the first shots, and he doesn't. Husey from behind right there with the AK headshot. That's going to be a 7-1 scoreline right now, and from this point forward, has to be said that Reason on the back foot. If we see any more rounds put up in favour of Mint here, I don't see any way back then.
I see no way back whatsoever at the moment for Reason Gaming. The momentum definitely in Mint's favour. But back to that schoolboy arrow we just saw a minute ago. Down Banana. Boost coming up, Henry G on the head. And he was just looking towards the gate. And he just saw someone just shot him in the head. It's so funny. Comical moment there. And, well, a bit of banter between the two teams in the server. Big push now coming towards that Banana site by London Mint. Plenty of flashes, though, coming in from Reason Gaming. And, well, we have had frags exchanged. One for either team, so original kills being neutralised. And who is going to gain an advantage here? Mint obviously have the site. Well, they've got the site, yeah. Obviously, they've got the site and the position. They've got the bomb down now, so they've definitely got the upper hand. Jono's going to be watching down Banana. He's down to 9. Oh, Beta with a double. Beta's on fire. Jono drops Jono onto Cobain, and Beta picking up the hat-trick. Beta really silencing his critics tonight, isn't he, Jay?
He certainly is, and anyone who does still second-guessing, just check out that scoreline, 16-7 right now, above a 2-to-1 kill-to-death ratio, against a Reason team that has been absolutely on fire throughout the whole of the multiplayer I-32 CSS tournament. So, Beta, I have to say, hats off to you, my friend, doing an exceptional job in server right now. Let's find out where the rest of Mint are going. It looks like we got Husey just pushing through. He's going to be checking mid right now. Interesting to see that Mint have actually foregone URL's ARP. Now, Henry G has been picked, 5-4 situation in favour of Reason. They've got to capitalise on this because they cannot afford to drop any more rounds. The half is pretty much in Mint's, well, it is in Mint's control right now. It's 8-1 scoreline, of course. There's a possibility here that we could see a 14-1 half, and that would be, well, it'd make for a very one-sided second half, wouldn't it?
Very one-sided indeed. Reason Game, we do have the one-man advantage. URL, well, neutralises that one man. So now going to be a 4-on-4. And, well, Reason Gaming just set up still towards that B on that A site. As you see Mint there, Jono with a frag onto Cobain. Beta's going to work towards CT Arch. Dropped by Jimmy. Nice play there from Library. Jimmy taking down Beta. Beta's been the key player. We've mentioned him so many a time. But he is way ahead of the game. 16-8, 2 kill-to-death ratio. And now the rotation coming in by London Mints. Husey's going to lead the way and lead the push into that Banana site. Here we go. What are we going to see here? Well, there's going to be no resistance whatsoever. I've said that. Commentator's kiss of death. Jimmy coming in, taking down Husey. Jono then takes down Jimmy. And it's all up to the last two members of Reason in this. Well, it is a 2-on-2 situation. Jono's going to plant. And he's got 71 health. Warclown's got an AWP in hand. That could be very, very useful in this current situation. Hoods as well. He's got all his health. And it looks like they're going to be working construction and heading that way round. I'm guessing Mint is set up in construction. As you can see, URL down to 18 health. He is. Jono onto War. Jono with a double. Nice play by Jono there. And that's going to be another round for London Mint. And Jay, this is such a one-sided final and the current state of play.
It certainly is, but then again, I mean, we could very well see it switch when we see the half. I very much doubt it, considering the fact that CT side is considered the easier side. Now, Mint seem to be negating the obstacles. They're getting the flashes in the right place at the right times. The HEs are also going off. Not that we're seeing many HE kills, but it's doing the damage at the right times. Now, we're seeing Husey looking on mid. Bit of a USP rush going on right there. Husey in the right place to counteract that as Beta and Henry get kills. Henry with the double headshots from the M4 right there. And he's going to get a hat-trick. It's going to be the USP kill onto Jimmy right there. It's not looking good here for Reason. To find out who your last man standing is, it's going to be Warclone. He's in Big Pit right now with just a USP to his name. About as much use as an inflatable dartboard, really. I don't fancy his chances whatsoever of picking up 4 kills, in fact 5 kills here. Flawless round so far from Mint. See the bomb in the hands of Beta. It looks like we're going to see the A plant right now. Rushing up Banana, there's going to be no rotation here from Warclone until he knows that bomb has gone down. If this goes anywhere close to a 14-1 half, I do anticipate pistols on CT side going Mint's way and it being over relatively soon. Now, the bomb going down, Warclone going to start to rotate. I think the smartest thing that he could possibly do here is set up towards T-spawn for a couple of exit kills. Maybe grab himself an AK for the next round. Or, well, saying that, I don't think we have an AWP in play here. You know what we do? Actually, URL's got an AWP, so maybe if he can bag, say, an AWP or an AK, he could find himself in a situation where that could be a key weapon next round. But to be quite honest, I don't see him getting the exit kills, really. I mean, we're going to see a 10-1 scoreline right now. There's Warclone, he is going back towards T-spawn, and he's going to be setting up for those exit kills, much like I predicted. I still don't see him getting them, though.
Well, definitely nice. Going to see someone there. He's going to try and get the frag, and is he going to get dropped? He's going to hide. He's not going to get the pick, so he's not going to drop someone's weapon from London Mint. But, Jay, if I was him, I'd have gone for the Ninja there. You know, surely you've got to go for it at this stage of the game. It's 10-1 now in favour of Mint. And you know what? I just don't know how Reason Gaming are going to get back into this. You know, is it their strategies aren't necessarily that good on the CT side, or is it just Mint's excellent, which is overtaking Reason Gaming here?
A little bit of both, to be quite honest. It seems like Reason is somewhat flat compared to what we saw earlier today. I'm not quite sure what's causing that issue, but Mint also exceptionally on right now, much better than we've seen them in recent memory. Now we can see Jono moving forward, 4-on-4 situation. He does pick up the AK kill right there to level it back up. We see Henry just approaching it over towards the banana site right now, towards the A site. Nice HE placement off the back of that wall there to clear the back behind the cement bags. Nobody there, but still, you've got to say that just getting it in the right place at the right time intimidates your opponents to the point where they don't want to take up that forward position at the sandbags. Now switching over to URL, he's actually watching the second mid right now. He's going to make his way for apartments by the looks of it. We've got Jono set up near the hay bales, so looking like we are going to see a B push here. We've got flashbangs going over the top right now. We're going to see Mint start to move. Jono saving that flash for the right side right there. Smart play. We got Cobain in Big Pit right now, so he could be a key player here. He could actually defend this site to a T right now. He's in the perfect position to do so. But saying that, Mint have actually switched it up. They've gone through CT arches, and they are going to go all the way around as Beta picks up the headshot into Fetish, making it look oh so easy right now. Cobain still slow to rotate. Jimmy at the back of Generator. I really don't. I don't get why they're not rotating. I mean, I know you can be faked out, but at least if you get faked out, you can meet them halfway. Now, Beta picking up that headshot right there as URL grabs himself a headshot as well. Mint absolutely ridiculously accurate with those headshots right now. We've got whoever auto buy is the Smurf tag. He's got the AWP. Bomb going down. It's just not happening here for Reason. I mean, we're going to see an 11-7, an 11-1 scoreline, I should say. 11-7 would make for a much more entertaining game, to be quite honest. But the second half is going to be pretty much domination.
It's going to be absolute domination. This is a complete molestation of the first half. London Mint annihilating Reason Gaming, and it's going to be 11-1 and autoed by Smurf name that is Warclown. It is, he's going to sit there and save that up. It's worth $4,750. And he's going to want to save that for the next round. But, well, you can save it, but if they're not going to make those picks, make those early frags, they've not got much of a chance. And, well, as we see, the bomb is going to go off. Or has it? Yeah,
it's been paused.
I was going to say, I've heard the bomb ticking for a while. I was going to say that's one of the longest ever bombs.
That will be fairly static play, to be quite honest. They seem to be resolving some issue with one of the Reason machines right now, so hopefully they can get that sorted and get the action back underway. Of course, 10-1 scoreline. Any reprieve here that Reason can buy themselves, any time to reassess the situation, reevaluate and reinvigorate, that is it's all good for them. Mint, of course, probably want to get this back underway as soon as possible, man.
Well, definitely, you know, Jay, one of your key mottos for Source is, Counter-Strike Source is a game of momentum, and if you gain that momentum, you've got a great chance of taking several rounds. And well, Mint definitely won't want to. They don't want this pause at the moment. They want to, just get to the half 14-1 up, and then focus on the pistol round in the second half. And it looks like we are back underway. So that's good news. It's all up to Warclown in that Smurf name auto buy. I don't know why he's changed his name there. Tried to catch us out, but you haven't. And well, it's a 1 versus 2. The bomb is going to go off any second. And we're going to see another round in favour of London Mint, and that's going to be 11-1, 3 rounds to play, Jay. And are we going to see an 11-4 halftime score?
well, we could see 14-1. That could be. I wouldn't like to see that score, to be quite honest. I would like to see Reason come back into the game and URL trying to bait the push right there. It's not going to happen. We can see a little bit of frustration starting to build in server right now. Mint, of course, going to push up to 11-1 right now. Top scorer in server is going to be Beta. He's on 22-8 here. Absolutely leading the way. He's been the dominant player in server on Inferno, of course. Jono on 14-4. The kill-to-death ratio's astronomical here for Mint. We're seeing, well, top player from Reason, that's going to be Cobain on 10-10. And if your top player's only got a neutral kill-to-death ratio, well, you're not going to win the game, to be quite honest. Now we can see spreading and picking right now from Mint. They're just looking for that first kill, and if they do get that first kill, they're going to push from there. We can see Beta in apartments. He's going to be looking for the well, opens up with the M4, does not get the kill though. He's going to fall back down to 56 HP. Got a couple of good tags off though, so I'm guessing he did more damage than he actually received right there as Henry takes a headshot. I'm thinking that was a headshot for the wicker baskets right there. URL managed to open up with the AK. That's going to be the well, first and all-important kill over towards the B bomb site right now. URL is going to start to push in. Let's see if he can actually pick up the kills. We got Husey in apartments as well. At this point, Mint seem to be getting the positions with relative ease, Ben.
Indeed, that's really sucks for Warclan. He got a kick from the server. He's now joined back in, and well, obviously he's going to join, and he's dead. So it's now a 4-on-3 situation in favour of London Mint, and you know they're going to progress. And Beta now, it's his 23rd frag of the round. He hit a 20 bomb. Just in 12 rounds, and so he's playing really nicely. The bomb has been planted, and it's all up to Jimmy and Huds now. Can they rotate? Huds is going to the wrong site, or is he saved? Look at this. I think they've gone to the wrong site, Jay, or they're just saving. They are just going to save them. They're going to save those M4s. I don't know see the point of that. They're already 11-1 down. You surely got to go for it.
Well, you could say they've got to go for it, but they won't have money to purchase the next round. If they, I mean, we are talking, if you look at it, it's a 4-on-2 situation. What are the chances against a CGS franchise team of going in and picking up a 4-on-2 situation? You've got to say less than 30%, to be quite honest, and maybe even less than that, actually. Maybe about 20%.
It's a random percentage?
Yeah, well, you know what they say, 85%. 85% of all.
31.8%.
Yeah, but they're all made up on the spot. But I always say it's a slim to nil chance, and I really didn't see that going down. So saving those M4s is definitely a smart thing to do here. Of course, they're going to play a large part in the next round, but to be quite honest, mixed buys are not going to do it against Mint either.
Definitely not. Mint on fire. And it looks like they're going to take home this I-32 Counter-Strike Source Championship. €6,000 first prize. Nice prize pot put up by Multiplayer. €12,000. That's, you know, attracted some of the best teams from around Europe, and it's excellent to see this great competition. You know, with so many teams, we started off 64 teams, 320 players. We're down to the last 2 teams, the last 10 players. It's been a phenomenal tournament, and let's see what's going to happen in the latter stage of this first half here. London Mints, well, taking the time once again, just feeling out Reason Gaming as Cobain sealing into the house area. Fetish towards that mid. He's playing where Rich used to play for 4 Kings back in the day, and that's where London Mint, wow, so dominant now. And Jimmy going to work. Oh, nice play onto Mint through the smoke. He gets dropped eventually by Jono. I don't know how he got those frags because I cannot see a thing. Fetish with a frag onto URL. Beta replies. Beta now getting his 24th frag. It's down to a 3-on-2 in favor of Reason Gaming. And Jay, well, it's the 12-1 down. It's an 11-point game, but this could be back to a 10-point game. And Reason Gaming might just be able to gain a little bit of confidence going into the second half.
Well, to be quite honest, I think Cobain will be better throwing those 5.56 rounds. The FAMAS is almost useless. He gets a headshot, though, so he's not doing too bad for himself. He's in, as we can see, he's got Huds coming up with support with that M4. Beta all on his lonesome here. 81 HP, and he's got a flashbang in reserve, so maybe he could do something special. Picking up the headshot, nicely done. One-on-one situation right now. Huds with a flash. Going to flash out to the back of the site, and it looks like he's going to go for the ninja here. Not going to happen.
Oh.
Saying that, Huds picks up the
Bomb's
kill,
clutch
kill.
Yes.
Bomb goes off. 13-1 score right now, and, well, Mint play the clock down very proficiently.
Jay, I am absolutely shocked. I cannot believe this. You know, I thought Reason Gaming were going to go for, London Mint a run for their money after beating Fnatic and, of course, beating Mint earlier on today. And, well, the last round of the first half is underway, and Beta 28-9. Can he hit the 30 bomb? That would be sensational. Every player for Mint so far hitting double figures. Henry G, negative frag rate there. Definitely an onliner. Reason Gaming setting up for this. Whoa, we've got to try and get this last round here. If they want any hope whatsoever. Cobain onto Beta, so Beta's not going to hit that 30 bomb. Huds onto Henry G. Henry G having a bit of a nightmare first off, but does the dirty work for Mint. Can't really bash him, only kidding. Great player. And of course, URL and Jono taking down several of Reason Gaming. It's now going to be a 2-on-2 situation. Jono and URL versus the likes of Jimmy and Warclown. Can Reason Gaming get the defuse? That bomb is ticking away at that B site. URL sitting in the big pits. Jono in the site, 14 health there. Well, it's not got much to play with, and Warclown's going to drop Jono. It's all up to URL. Oh, URL gets the frag onto Jimmy, but Warclown, bit of a Klinsman in the air onto URL, and he's going to get the defuse. And, well, Reason Gaming have got around.
Much needed run. That's going to be a psychological boost moving into the second half, but a 13-2 scoreline. Almost insurmountable in my humble estimation. If Mint do pick up the pistols, you'd have to say well, it should be GG, of course, because they should pick up the free rounds, unless we see an early buy from Reason. Of course, Reason could very well come out and pick up the pistols with those Glocks, but to be quite honest, Glocks against USPs, it's not really particularly a firefight in the long-range sort of engagements. Now, if you can manage to get in close on the bomb sites and open up with that Glock burst, well, it's fair game, I suppose, but I would have to say pistol prediction here. I'm going to go with Mint, even though that goes against convention. The fact that they've been playing a lot of MR9 as of late. They've played more than enough pistols to in their time to know exactly what needs to be done in a pistol round, haven't they, Ben?
Indeed they have. London Mint 3 rounds away from Destiny and finally winning the I-Series after so many attempts, falling to Fnatic, I do believe, twice in the past. And, well, they're not only playing for the title, they're playing to, I was speaking to the guys earlier, just put one over on their old team, of course, Reason Gaming. It's they always go for the bragging rights and the EP-ness. So London Mint's going into this counter-terrorist side. Jay, 3 rounds away. Could it be all over in this after this pistol round?
It could very well be, but then again, we don't want to get the fat lady on stage before it's her actual cue. So we could see a situation where Mint actually fluffed the Mint. Sorry, I should say Mint actually fluffed the pistol round. But to be quite honest, I don't particularly see that happening. We got HEs going out now. Look like they're going to go aggressive down Banana. Now, we got Fetish and company actually rushing apartments right now, so it's looking like we are going to see a bit of a B push. Saying that, they've actually switched it back up, gone down second mid, gone down mid, and gone A right now. We can see the block fight starting up. Cobain does take down Henry G right there, 5-4 situation. He's got an extra flash to work with as well. Now, we are going to see them take this site over as Fetish gets the headshot onto Beta. URL does reply, making it a 4-3. 3-on-3 situation now as Husey gets the headshot. Bomb is down. It's looking like we're going to see URL opening with that USP. Didn't take any damage there either, so he's looking pretty good here. The rotation has started here with Jono actually making his way the long way around from CT spawn right there. Fetish with the double though. And it's going to be, well, the phone in the side here of Mint. URL still alive though. Bomb being planted, and it's looking like Mint could very well lose the pistols here, and Reason picking up a very much needed round. Saying that, it's a 2-on-1 situation, and if anyone can clutch it, it would be URL. Still got 100 HP to work with here, so he's not down and out by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see if he does move in for the USP kills right now. He's taken down. Nice headshot from Huds right there. Much needed round. That's we're going to buy them somewhat of a reprieve here, and if there ever was a time to toggle on, so to speak, it would be now for Reason. They've really got to raise the game, and they've got to raise it exceptionally quick, haven't they, Ben?
Oh, definitely. It's time to turn it on. This is where heroes are born and legends are made for the likes of Reason Gaming. Can someone really step up to the mark, just build the momentum for their team and, get some nice frags, some nice picks, and really take it to the heart of London Mint. Of course, URL there. He was in that clutch situation. We do have to highlight earlier, of course, London Mint were down 13-15 against Fnatic, and, well, URL in a 1 versus 2 situation managed to clutch the round there. How key that one round could prove to be. And we were saying, Jay, earlier, one single shot, one single round, one single mistake or TK can prove very financially costly, especially in a situation like the Grand Final. Oh, lovely shot coming in there by Fetish onto Beta behind the generator, and Reason Gaming having a nice stop. Of course, Mints are on an eco, so, well, they've got pretty much no chance whatsoever of taking the rounds. As you see, Mints are rotating there. Henry G heading through CT spawn. Warclown takes down URL, and Jono, nice little shot there onto Warclown, and, well, it is a 4 versus 2 situation. The bomb still hasn't been planted. As I say that, Huds is planting the bomb, so Shoutcaster's Kiss of Death coming in there. Fetish working that house, looking up high, making sure no one's sitting there from London Mint. Henry G in that library. And a push now, going to come in by London Mint, but I can't see them taking this one unless we see another eco like we saw, Jay, in the first half.
Well, that's not going to happen. Combined there for the double kill. He's going to take down Henry G and Jono. That's going to secure the round 2-0 right now, which is going to be a 13-4 overall score. Mint, of course, well, they may very well go for the early purchase. I'd be surprised if they did, to be quite honest. No, it's looking like a decoy round here from London Mint, so they're playing conservative. They're going to wait for the third round M4 buy, of course. Playing very smart. They know they've got that large safety margin to work with. Like we said in the pre-game, 10-5 is the the ideal score on Inferno from the CT side, and the Reason not even coming close to that, did they? I mean, we're talking 13-2 on the half. Mint have got that safety cushion to work with, and they know that they can afford to save for the weaponry that they actually need now. Cobain starting off the round, 5-on-3 situation as Warclown picks up the headshot to URL. Gleal kill there from Jimmy. That's going to make it a 5-on-2 right now. See if Beta starts to rotate. He does start to rotate, but down to 37 HP right now. He's going to make his way back through mid. Not looking good here for Mint. It's probably going to go 3-0. As to be expected, to be quite honest, after losing the pistol round. I mean, the AKs do have that extra stopping power, and also the range, which the USPs do not. Now we got the Gleal of HUDs actually sneaking out right now. Looking like they're going to try and find Beta here. Beta setting up for the exit kills with that Deagle though, so he's going to try and buy himself an AK here and save $3,100 for the next round. I don't think it's going to happen, to be quite honest. He's got 37 HP and pretty much harsh language could take him down at this point. One good shot here from an AK and he is out of the game. So there's that one good shot. Fetish coming up for the huge kill. Much like we said, he's the replacement for Rich, of course, of Z-Bot and 4K fame. And what a replacement he's proven to be, Ben.
Well, he's been one of the players of the tournament. He's been phenomenal, you know. He's still at 6-0 at the moment. And against Fnatic, he was an absolutely key player for a reason. And, of course, against London Mint as well. Been very, very good throughout this tournament. Has Fetish and a great late addition for Reason Gaming. And, you know, I'm guessing, no offense to Rich, but he'll probably be removed from the team and for Fetish put in because, you know, Reason Gaming with a roster like this, they are a force to reckon with. They're a fantastic team and really doing well here. Of course, their last LAN event, Reason, I think they finished in the region of about 4th place. And so going 2 better than that, maybe even 3 better, depending if they win this round. Cobain sitting there in-house. He's going to make his way, I'm guessing, through the rest of the house towards the apartment area. And now we're seeing Reason Gaming setting up for a bit of a push here. Fetish is going to rotate. We do have, it's an interesting strategy here. 3 players from Reason towards that house and 2 others down Banana. So, you know, Reason Gaming, wherever they get those picks from, are probably going to push one of those directions. As you see, War Clown up in his hands. He's looking down towards Banana through the smoke, trying to get a pick on an undisciplined, as I can not pronounce that word, Mint player. Of course, discipline is a key thing in Counter-Strike Source, Jay. I mentioned it so many times throughout the last few days worth of broadcasts. And, well, London Mint very disciplined, not going for those picks. And Cobain getting that frag, though, I say that. And, well, Husey has been taken down. And, well, Reason Gaming expanding on that one-man advantage. And it's now back down to a 1. Oh, Henry G getting some nice frag onto HUDs. War Clown, of course, replying. That bomb going down. All the action is taking place at that A bomb site. Fetish down to 88 health. Peter goes to work on Jimmy with that M4. Nice flash coming into the construction site there. Fetish is doomed. Jono comes around the corner. Well played there by Jono. And Jono, getting dropped in the head by the Deagle. That bomb is ticking away very fastly now. It's down to a 1-on-1. Peter, is he going to go for the ninja? He's not going to go for the ninja. He's going to see the enemy in construction. He's going to have to go for it now. That bomb is ticking. It's going to go off, and he's just waiting. He should go for the ninja. Go for it. He's going to shoot the enemy. You know, War Clown around the corner. Sprays and prays. And Reason Gaming, Jay, another one on the board, making the score 13-6.
Yeah, it's turning convention on the head right now. Our Reason, of course, many people do consider, and myself included, consider it a CT-sided map. Not that you'd know that from watching what we've seen so far in server. 4-0 on the half right now. The cash situation well under control here for Reason. First gun run going their way, of course, so we're going to see Mint on the save again. You'd have to hazard a guess that this is going to go 5-0 before we see any kind of opposition here from Mint, unless we see them maybe get a couple of quick kills here in the opening and bag a couple of AKs. And speaking of those AKs, let's check out which direction they're moving in. We can see Cobain down the bottom of second mid right there. We've got Fetish and Jimmy moving up the main mid right now. 3-man stack over towards mid. They just spotted a foot over there. I'm not quite sure who that's going to be. It's probably going to be Beta right there in the weird spot. Opens up. Not going to get the kill though. Fetish taking him down. His HUDs gets the headshot. Husey also with the Deagle headshot. Mint trying to stack mid right there, but it doesn't seem to have paid out for them as Fetish gets the AK kill onto Jono. The bomb has moved forward, but only 25 health left on Fetish, the bomb carrier here. You can see that rotation starting. Jimmy does cut that rotation through CT arches right there. It's looking like they could very well fall back over towards the A site, which will be the smart thing to do because we still have Husey in play, even if he does only have 8 HP. And saying that, we still got Cobain on the B site. It's seemingly that he's actually gone there all on his lonesome, and he does pick up the kill into Husey. That's going to be 5-0 on the half. We should see the next gun run come in here from Mint. And that really should be interesting because Mint have to pick up this next gun round. Gun round's pivotal, of course, and that's how you decide the momentum in Counter-Strike Source. What do they need to do, Ben? What can you see that's wrong that they've done so far with the first gun round they had?
Well, that was the exact question I was going to ask you. I don't know, I just think they've been a bit lackluster, really, not making the early picks. You know, I've talked about discipline, and you know, maybe they need to be a bit more aggressive. Go for those picks down Banana. Get an AWP down there, you know, a bit of good teamwork, some HEs flying, and try and make those shots. And look, you see here, Henry G all by himself on that side. Oh, Henry G, 2 nice frags coming down. Oh, Henry G hat-trick, goes for the 4-man, switches to the USB, no, misses the frag. HUDs takes him down instead, and then HUDs, double in by HUDs. Nice play, Beta onto Cobain. And this round surely is going to go in favour of London Mint. It is. Beacher's going to finish off Hoods. Lovely round coming in there by Mint. And I said there, Henry G all by himself at the A bomb site. It doesn't matter because Henry G, literally, he is a monster. 3 big frags coming down by him and, well.
I thought he was an online hero 5 minutes ago.
Oh, is that as well, yeah.
Well, scoreline in server right now, 14-7. 7 runs the difference between these two stalwarts of the Counter-Strike 1.6. Listen to the noob. Counter-Strike Sauce community, of course. See the boost, that's awesome. You all noobs, you sauce bitches. Anyway, we find ourselves in a situation right now with Beta in the weird spot. We've got Henry G looking over towards the crossroads, and it's looking like Mint setting up here for a good defense. First round on the board for Mint, of course. And from this point forward now, Mint going to be looking to take over the momentum. We've still got money for purchases here from Reason, of course. The AK's in play. It really is a battle now. It's a battle of, I suppose, attrition. It's going to be about who makes the kills and where they make them. It's looking like we are going to see this 3-man apartment stack right now with flashbangs going into the bedroom. Still seeing Walkline watching for that flank right there from Banana, but I don't think we're particularly going to see that just yet because we haven't really seen the approach past the choke points over towards mid now. Beta does sense that coming. He does see a flash right now. He's going to actually check out the left side. We got smoke cover as well, so looking like we are going to see a bit of an advance. Saying that, they could have faked out here. We've still got them in apartments, not pushing mid yet. Fetish is falling back with the bomb from Banana right now as Jimmy picks up the headshot. It's going to create a hole over towards the B site right now. As you can see, Jimmy falling back through apartments.
Oh, nice.
Looks like we're going to... Actually, saying that, we could have moved the bomb back over to the A site. We have moved the bomb back over to the A site, so a good fake here from Reason. Not quite sure if Mint have fallen for it. Saying that, Henry turns around. He's not fallen for it. Almost bought it right there. He got all the way to CT spawn. He decides he's going to think better of the rotation. Comes up with a huge headshot. Jimmy and Walkland link up right there for 2 kills. Husey with the M4 headshot, and it's looking like we are going to see the plant right now. Reason going to take over the A site. I don't see Husey doing too much here with just a deagle to his name.
Well, he's actually got an M4 there.
He's got his M4.
Switches to his M4, and well, I reckon he's got a pretty good chance here. He's going to make his way all the way through Banana. He's going to go for it. He's not going to go for the save. He's going to kick some ass. He's well against 2 players, Hoods and Warclown. Let's see what he can do. Moves into the site. No one's there whatsoever. Is he going to go for the ninja? 2 of them actually sitting in construction. They hear that they're now going to come around the corner. And, well, there we go. Warclown, 1 up to Hughes' neck. And that's going to be the round. And, Jay, I do make it 14-8. The 6-point game here. And, well, Reason Gaming don't write them off. You know, they've got a good chance of getting back into this one.
Now, they definitely have reduced the deficit here, and this is the point now on the T side where really you'd normally see those CTs start to take over. I mean, we've not really seen Mint push Banana at all. We've not seen them play super aggressive. We are now seeing them go with the Deagles down. That's going to be Henry G. Falls back a little bit right there. He's obviously wary of that ARP fire. We can see Jono in apartments also, so they do seem to be pushing forward just a little bit here with those USPs and Deagles looking for the kills on the AKs. One thing that maybe Mint could be looking to do here is perhaps, you know, flash rush mid. That's a WMV strat, of course, from way back in the day. If they can pull that off, of course, you can overwhelm that ARPA from the T ramp, and that can be the pivotal kill, of course, because he watches for those quick rushes. If you can get rid of that ARP, that can be a game-changing decision. Not going to happen here, though, as Jimmy picks up the kill into Jono. Pretty much this round here, I'd have to say Reason with the distinct advantage. They've got positional advantage, they've got the AK advantage as well, and you can see the kill advantage as well. Fetish with the double headshots. Husey and Beat taken down as they flank left. Probably, no, they're not going to go through CT arches, actually just checking it out right now. We could very well see a quick plant. Saying that big pit opening up right there, who's that going to be in big pit? That's not going to be URL. Who was it? It would have been Henry G right there. He is taking down. URL does manage to get a headshot. He's going to actually have an AK to play with here as he's hella flashed. He's going to fall back through CT arches. Deciding that discretion is the better part of valor. A lot of players would have just continued through the blindness right there, but that's obviously not his style. Looks like Walkland going to pick up the final ARP kill. 7-1 score in the half, and the deficit is being reduced with every passing round, Ben.
Indeed it is. 14-9 is the score. And while London Mint are going to start sweating bricks because, well, you know, 7 out of the 8 rounds going in favour of Reason Gaming here. And, well, Reason Gaming doing very, very nicely on this terrorist side. And, you know, both of us kind of said it's a bit of a CT-sided map, but, you know, CT's not been played very well whatsoever. Let's follow Reason Gaming. 3-2 split, 2 down second mid, 2 down mid by the looks of things as well. So Reason going to be pushing that house. They do like heading, pushing into the house area and kind of working from there. 2 other guys for Reason, Warclown and Hoods, going to go to work on that banana area. Smoking up, bit of flash. And Warclown there with his AWP out, with that scope out, trying to get a pick from one of the potentially unconcentrated Mint players who goes looking. And that's exactly what Hoods and, of course, Warclown are trying to do. They're trying to, you know, bait Mint out to try and get those picks. And while it's still a stalemate after 40 seconds of this round, of course the score, if you just tuned in, is 14-9 in favor of London Mint. London Mint as well, winning the first map. They have to win both. They won that one on train. I think it was 16-11 in the end. And well, London Mint looking at, well, very, very nicely indeed.
And we can see Jimmy in apartments right now. Looks like Reason are setting up for the B push here, but no picks made as of yet. As we can see, 5-5 situation. Henry does get the first kill right there onto Warrior, sorry, Walkline, I should say, as he gets the M4 kill. 5-on-4 situation, 5-on-3 situation, 5-on-2 situation. Going to see the kills being exchanged right now. You can see a lot of blue coming first. That's not a good sign here for Reason. You see Jono, he's actually got down into Big Pit, USP in hand. Not quite sure why he hasn't reloaded that M4 yet. There we go, there's the reload. Cobain doesn't necessarily realise that he's in Big Pit. I'm not quite sure if he... there we go, he's actually moving over towards Pit. Taken down, 7-2 scoreline right now. A much needed round for Mint. That's going to give them some much needed cash. And we could very well see them start to switch it on right now, of course, because it's pretty much goal time. They want those 6,000 euros, don't they?
They sure do indeed. Game point, championship point. Counter-Strike Source, I-32 point, I guess, is coming up right now as London Mint are setting up for a similar strategy. And, well, I wonder what's going to happen this round, then. Let's see. London Mint setting up normally. And, URL, of course, sitting towards that A site. You know, I'm not a betting man, Jay, like I said before, but I reckon Mint just might take this one here. Husey sitting in-house. Jono, early frag onto Cobain. Let's see what they can do here. Reason Gaming, can they pull off an unimaginable round here? Surely they're not going to take this one. Well, a few more rounds. Jay, of course, Jimmy sitting in that house. What can he do? Do you reckon he'll be able to get in there and defeat the likes of London Mint at that bomb site?
Well, to be quite honest, I don't think so. We can see Fetish at second mid right now with the bomb in hand. He's got flashbangs to work with here. He's going to be moving up towards mid. Jimmy going through apartments right now. He's going to be diving down into Big Pit momentarily here. See what kind of defense we got there from Mint. We got URL on the rotation. We got Husey in sight right now, so he's going to be defending mid by the looks of it. He's pushing forward just a little bit. Flashbang going out towards mid. I'm surprised we didn't see Husey actually peek right there, but just trying to hold him off as Jono picks up the M4 kill onto Jimmy. This does not bode well here. As you can see, it's now a 5-on-3 situation. The three-man rush has actually switched over towards the A site right now. Fetish carrying the bomb. We're going to see Walkline moving in with that ult first, taken down by Henry G. Nice Khalil kill there from Huds, right in the face of Henry G, going super aggressive. Bomb plant is going to happen here, but we've still got URL around that bomb site. I'm not sure if he's been spotted in the construction area yet. He's obviously waiting to hear the sound going down. We've got Husey with the M4 coming in. Banana approach right now, the bomb being planted. Huds with the headshot onto URL. We're going to see now Husey move in. He picks up the headshot. We're going to see the defuse here, and that is going to be GG, of course. 16 to, what score was it? 16 to
9 in the end.
16 to 9 final score, and Mint are going to pick up the 6,000 euros and bragging rights at least until the next I-Series.
That's right, folks. Your champions here at I-32 for Counter-Strike Source is going to be London Mint.